Now, fresh protests erupted in Nairobi's Kiamaiko today over the alleged abduction of two activists, turning deadly after police clashed with residents. One person was shot dead while two others sustained gunshot wounds during the confrontation. The unrest comes days after heightened security operations during the June 25th anniversary protest, where several activists were arrested or are reported missing. We begin tonight with this report by NTV's Frida Okachi, which is voiced by Ibrahim Karanja.
What began as a peaceful march calling for the return of two missing activists quickly descended into chaos. Protesters erected barricades on Outer Ring Road and lit bonfires as anti-riot police moved in to disperse the crowds. By the end of the confrontation, one person had been shot dead, while two others were left with gunshot injuries. Residents accuse security agencies of silencing outspoken community leaders through enforced disappearances, claims that have fueled anger and renewed fears within the neighborhood.
Watoto wetu siku tatu hawako kwenda shule, na wazee wakonge wako kwa nyumba wana suffocate na hii tear gas. Unajua kama mmeua kijana wetu tena mnakuja kuua wengine hapa. Wacha nikwambie. Nyinyi ndio mnafanya hii maandamano inakuwa.
At the heart of Tuesday's demonstrations are two familiar faces in Kiamaiko and Mathare. 30-year-old Macmillan Kiarie, popularly known as Maxi, and Abdulaziz Dubamolu, also known as Zizu. Their families say the two vanished under different circumstances and have not been heard from since, leaving relatives desperate for answers. Security camera footage captured on June 20th shows Maxi locking his house before leaving. According to his family, he was a dedicated community leader who ran a children's feeding program, supported the elderly, and coached a youth football team in Mathare.
Sasa ni siku 11, hatujui aliko, hakuwa na makosa. Tunauliza, hii ndiyo serikali ambayo tulichagua. Tuko na huzuni sana.
The family says they have visited several police stations in search of answers, but without success. They also claim that attempts to obtain CCTV footage were met with little cooperation from police officers.
Na watuambia ati tunawasumbua, kila saa tunawasumbua, lakini wakishika hawasumbuliwi.
The pain is equally evident in the family of Abdulaziz Dubamolu, popularly known as Zizu. His brother struggled to hold back tears as he spoke about 7 days of uncertainty since Zizu disappeared while in Juja, Kiambu County.
Inauma zingine watoto wakitiona wanajiuliza baba yao. Wadanganya tu wameenda safari. Wapi tutampata akiwa hai? Sema hata ni wahalifu. Wako na right ya kufikishwa kotini.
Friends and residents say the disappearance of the two men has left a significant void in the community, describing them as selfless individuals who supported vulnerable families, paid school fees for children, and helped combat crime in the neighborhood.
Kuna familia mingi sana saa hizi naitisha, alikuwa anawapatia chakula, saa hii wakuli juu ya Zizo.
Kama kuna kitu wameshika shiso naye wapeleke kotini.
The protests came as Interior Principal Secretary Raymond Omolo maintains that the government does not engage in enforced disappearances, insisting that those arrested during recent demonstrations were processed through the courts. He also dismissed allegations of abductions.
There are no abductions under the watch of His Excellency President Ruto. And if there is anyone, of course, the law is clear and the processes are very clear. The cases that I would call them purported abduction. People sleeping or locking themselves in their bedrooms and then they go out there.
With their families maintaining that all they seek is the truth, justice, and the safe return of their loved ones.